Peace be with you, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Trevor. Very grateful to have you here. And today's video, I just wanted to share with you 10 fragrance recommendations that are going to be affordable green fragrances. So at least 50 mLs for $50. And these, moving into the springtime here, it's mid-February. It's really nice, sunny. Birds are chirping. It's still a little bit brisk and cold in the air, however. So really getting me in the mood for springtime. Wanted to start the list off with this classic vintage green 78 from Banana Republic. You can find this for $20 at the rack stores, but you can usually get it for a good price on the perfume spot as far as the online discounters go. Now this is a sparkly, beautiful green citrus fragrance. Tea and fig account for a good nuance in here as far as making this unique, and then vetiver also keeps it really soapy and grassy. This is inspired a little bit by the fragrance Oolong Cha from Nishane, but that's more like $100 for 50 ml. This one, however, is an outstanding quality of a fragrance for how affordable you can find it at. So again, check your local rack stores for vintage green from Banana Republic. That one is a little bit more on the precipice of summer, more high heat style fragrance. This one I think is great transitioning all year round, even in the highest of heat or the coldest of cold. This is Dunhill Edition. As you can see, I've gotten quite a dent in this one, so I enjoy it quite a bit. Rather simple fragrance. It's got a little bit of an old school touch, so you have to enjoy that oak mossy style aromatic quality that those 80s style fragrances bring to the table, but otherwise this is beautifully creamy with some sandalwood, very outdoorsmanly like, with a fir balsam note, and then a little bit of a minty style geranium in here. So a creamy minty Christmas tree is somewhat of the vibe that this one gives me, and you can find this one usually at the discounters for the $20 price point. Really great steal of a deal for a gem of a fragrance, in my opinion. That was Dunhill Edition. Okay, next, another one that I've spoken about quite a bit on the channel, one of my favorites to wear from the winter time transitioning into the spring. This is Acqua de Colonia Wakening Woods Intense Scandinavia. Wakening Woods of Scandinavia Intense, sorry, long, confusing name, but simple and beautiful fragrance. This is kind of like Terre d'Hermes if you swap the orange out for a juicy, sparkly bergamot. There's also a jammy rose in here that sweetens things up, and again, a fir balsam note that is very green, outdoorsy, piney, and refreshing, invigorating, and just a beautiful fragrance. Easy to go overboard on the trigger. You can't spray too much of this one. It never gets overpowering. Light floral touch behind that really beautiful sparkly citrus and the green outdoorsy fir balsam pine style woods of Scandinavia sensation. This one you can usually find anywhere between, I want to say, $40 to $50 for a 5.7 ounce bottle. I think that's 170 mLs. Another really great deal on a fragrance. Check out Joma Shop and Fragrance Net. They're usually the two places that stock this one. Okay, next, another really great fragrance in terms of the quality, the price point proposition. This is from the house of Lalique, who has, I believe, out of all the houses, the best quality fragrances for the cheapest prices. This one is L'Insoumis, and clary sage and basil are going to be some of the green facets that you get out of this fragrance. Another one that I have worn quite a bit. Nice big dent in there. And this is a really unique modernized Fougere fragrance. You get that creamy shaving foam style scent structure. It's a little bit more translucent, clear, and clean than your regular, more deep, rich, creamy, sweet style barbershop fragrances. And this one also has a unique rum note that really makes it more modern and offers up a certain type of sweetness that's not your run-of-the-mill bubblegum vanilla, and just a really stunning composition, and perfect for all transitional seasons, both the fall and spring. But that rum, I think, also makes it really nice coming out of the winter time. So that was Lalique L'Insoumis. You can usually find this for anywhere between $30 to $40 for 100 ml in the discounters. Okay, next one. I had picked this one up for $39.99 at my local rack store. They usually go for around $49.99 in the discounters for 100 ml. This is actually a woman's fragrance, Versace Versense, and basically this is a green take on Mont Blanc Star Walker. So that nice woody citrus kind of vibe. The same thing with Versace Mano Fresh. So this is the same DNA as Mano Fresh, but it adds a green and floral component to the scent profile, and then a little bit of a floral nuance that makes this perfect for the springtime, in my opinion, while the Mano Fresh and Mont Blanc generally are a little bit more inclined towards the summer. This one is really great for transitioning from spring into summer right around June. This one is an absolute gem. Another one that I got a really good decent amount of wearings out of, pretty good dent in there. Super easy to wear and delectable and a little bit fruity as well. I believe there might even be a fig in here. But Versace Versense, really hidden gem style fragrance just because it's marketed to the women. A great pickup for the spring though. Check this one out. Again, just under $50. Okay, this one is more closer to $60 for 100 ml, but you can find 50 mLs of it for $49.99 in both Joma Shop and Fragrance Net, and it is an affordable niche fragrance actually. An amazing fougere and beautiful, a little bit chalky. You do get that textured oak moss feeling in there, and one of the most delectable lavenders. This is Flores Elite. It's a really nice kind of candied, dusty, chalky lavender. Another one with fir balsam, so you get that green outdoorsy sensation as well. As I mentioned, a little bit of a textured oak moss. I believe this came out in the 80s, so it does have a little bit of an old school vibe, but I would not say dated. And the quality here is off the charts for the price point. So really beautiful stuff, and another one that I think is an easy wear for any season, even the high heat, because it's got some good citrus going on as well. So that's Flores Elite, right under $50 for a 50 ml. Okay, another somewhat of a hidden gem. This is Spicy and Aromatic Barbershop from Hawthorne. This is $50 for a 50 ml, and this is a beautiful kind of spicy fougere fragrance. As the name mentions, Aromatic and Spicy Barbershop is the name that you can get it at on their website. It was perfumed, however, by the same perfumer that did Houbigant's Fougere Royale, and this fragrance is an homage to that, in my opinion. You get a lot of the same beautiful, silky, creamy, citric, bright, sparkly, easy to wear, soapy, stunning green barbershop sensation. A little bit of a cinnamon leaf note in here that does give it that slight edge in terms of a spicy quality, but overall just has that beautiful outdoorsman like green sensation imbued within a shaving foam. So check this one out. This is Spicy and Aromatic Barbershop from Hawthorne. Again, for just under $50 for a 50 ml. Okay, the next one here, this combines the green outdoors with a powdery tobacco note, and I think this is perfect for both the winter time and the early spring season when it's like it is out here where I'm at now. Sun shining brightly, birds chirping, but still pretty brisk. Needed to have on my winter jacket. This is Classic Match from Belcam. This is a clone of Polo Green. You could have put Polo Green in this list. I haven't gotten my hands on that one, but I hear that this clone of it is a better rendition of the original formula from the 80s than the newest reformulations are, and you can pick this up for under $10 from Walmart and Amazon. And like I said, it's a green outdoorsy pine over the top of a powdery tobacco that gives it a little bit of sweetness and balances everything out. Beautiful masculine offering, and it has incredible longevity despite the cheap price. You get at least 10 hours out of this one, and good projection, and absolutely stunning juice. Belcam Classic Match for under $10 for 100 ml. Okay, the next one is newer to my collection, but it is actually my scent of the day, and really impressed with the quality on this one, and pretty good offering, all things considered. This is Vertex from Emir Paris Corner. This is supposed to be a clone of Roja's Apex Parfum Cologne. Have not smelled Parfum Cologne, but I do own Apex Parfum. I'm actually wearing that one on this hand, and the rest of this on my body and other hand. They're quite different, if you ask me. I think this is more close to being a clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's almost like a cross between Sauvage Elixir and Cedrat Boisé. More similar to and pretty spot on in terms of the Mancera quality in this bottle and this juice, but not quite coming close to the Dior quality. So the aromatic side in here is not quite as vibrant and well done as the lavender in Sauvage Elixir, but the spices and the fruity nuances in here that you would expect in the Dior, as well as the Cedrat Boisé from Mancera are here. And this is just a really great syrupy but not too synthetic, spicy, aromatic, green, barbershop style fruity fragrance, and really great for the price. You can pick this one up for under $40. I got mine at the perfume box. So that is Vertex Emir from Paris Corner. Really nice fruity green barbershop fragrance. Okay, and the last fragrance in this list is one that recently went up in price. You used to get it for 40 even, it's up to 45 now, but has to be my favorite out of these entire 10. My personal favorite. It does have a little bit of an old school appeal, so it might not be my #1 recommendation here, but it is definitely one. It's a must try if you're a fan of the barbershop genre. This is Patrick Cologne from Fragrances of Ireland. Again, nice little dent in there, and what I get here is really green Irish soap. It's got a really sparkly nuance to it as well, though, from a well done bergamot that keeps this fresh, invigorating, and light that you can wear it in the high heat of summer. The vetiver in here also makes it really nice, clean, and soapy for summertime wear. But there's a spicy nuance in here from carnation that really makes this well suited for cold weather. Also, the textured oak moss in here, again, really great. Incredible green, soapy, sparkly, champagne-like almost at times, and then the carnation does bring a spiciness to it that envelops it in this almost cashmere type wool feeling of warmth. Beautiful, beautiful aromatic fougere for $45, so it's 100 ml for under $50. Again, Patrick, Fragrances of Ireland. Check it out. Must try if you're a fan of the genre. Okay, so those were 10 recommendations from my collection of green fragrances as we move into the springtime that you can pick up at least a 50 ml for under $50. Let me know any other recommendations in this category of fragrance, affordable greens, that you would be wearing this spring moving into the warmer months of 2024. And as always, I really appreciate you sticking with me to the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.